Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday, the 29th of July. Cruising into a weekend here. We're watching a tropical storm in the Gulf and pretty moist air mass in place around here. We'll go to some of the Skycam shots and see where we stand early this morning at the ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock. That's the Birmingham Skycam as we look into the old concrete and steel jungle. Pretty quiet midsummer morning at the hottest time of the year based on statistical averages. There's the Gadsden Skycam in Etowah County in northeast Alabama. And let's cross the state line. That's the Tupelo, Mississippi Skycam. There's a water vapor satellite shot. Got the heat bubble really on top of us, actually centered northeast of us. That's where the hottest weather will be today. And we've got active convection on top of the heat ridge from the plains up toward the Great Lakes. And down below the heat ridge, we've got tropical activity. And that's Tropical Storm Don. It's approaching the lower Texas coast. Temperatures yesterday, well, what's new? It was triple-digit heat over Oklahoma and Texas. Goodness, it's been a long, hot summer for our friends in Oklahoma City. It's been tough out there. No rain, just hot, dry, dusty, miserable. And around here, highs were mostly in the low 90s. The watch warning map this morning got a couple of severe weather boxes way up north, including this one, in effect until noon Eastern time for places like Toledo, Cleveland, Erie, and Buffalo, up on the shores of the Great Lakes up there. Convective outlook for today, slight risk of severe weather well to the north and northeast. And tomorrow up north, like you expect in the summertime. Check the QPF chart. Rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock. And again, rain amounts of 1/2 to 1 inch. And like we often say, these maps are not really that usable in summertime due to the scattered nature of the showers and storms. Tropics becoming active, which makes sense in that August begins early next week. Got Don approaching Texas. And look at the wave out there in the central Atlantic. First off, a look at Don this morning. Starting to look a little better organized as it approaches lower part of Texas. There's the latest track. The adjustment to the south continues. It'll be coming in around South Padre Island late tonight. There's a tropical storm. Top winds are 50 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 14. And again, beneficial rain likely, but keep in mind with the farther south track, that might cut off friends farther north, like Waco and Dallas-Fort Worth and places like that, maybe even San Antonio, which, the optimism here was for some good rain, but it might be confined to the far southern tip of Texas, down around the Rio Grande Valley down there. And there's that wave out in the central Atlantic. And let me tell you something. Let's keep an eye on this thing. The BAM set, the beta advection model, the shallow, middle, and deep runs are picking that up and moving it toward the Leeward Islands. And look at the intensity models. Uh-oh. That's a big uh-oh, because we've actually got one model that brings this thing up to a Category 4 hurricane in 96 hours. Holy cow. This could be the first big one of the year, so we'll sure keep an eye on that. And, of course, whether it's a recurving storm or it tries to cut through toward the Gulf of Mexico, we don't know that yet. We'll keep an eye on that. Check the GFS. This is at 7 o'clock this evening, 594 ring nearby. And down below that, the model runs have certainly trended a little drier, but still with the higher heights a little east of here, we'll maintain the chance of a few scattered storms out there this afternoon. The deeper moisture is actually off to the west of here. Tomorrow looks like it could be a wetter day than today if the GFS is right. It's suggesting a pretty decent chance of scattered storms, and pretty much the same deal on Sunday. So again, we're going to just broad brush things today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Partly sunny, hot, humid, scattered, mostly afternoon and evening showers and storms. Highs low to mid-90s. Monday of next week still looks pretty moist. And Tuesday, 594 ring off to the west, a northerly flow aloft. And again, there's evidence that there's drying over North Alabama. And there's Wednesday, looks relatively dry. The GFS is printing highs of about 97. It's been running about 3 or 4 degrees too hot in the medium range. So again, probably mid-90s. Thursday, any storm should be widely spaced. And a week from today, looks like moisture increases again with highs coming down. Check the end of the forecast. This is August 13th. Westerlies trying to dip a little farther south, and down below that looks kind of soupy. And you'll hear those famous words again, scattered showers and storms. But that beats no rain at all. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Being Alabama's news leader means digging deeper to get you the facts, working harder so you have all sides of the story, and not being afraid to tell the truth. Every day you award us by making ABC 3340 Alabama's most watched news. And now the Associated Press has named us Alabama's most outstanding news operation. That's 9 times since 1996, more than all other stations combined. And that's 9 more reasons you should trust the news leader. ABC 3340.